MMA Boutcast.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second episode of the MMA Boutcast. Joined with my buddy and co-host at Dusty the Calf. How you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you doing there, Sir Gump?
I'm doing
At
great,
Sir
man.
Gump?
We're gonna break it down the Uriah Faber versus Barao card, which is headlined by obviously Uriah Faber and Barao. Then we got Hector Lombard versus Tim Boetsch, and Czech Congo versus Sean Jordan, Brian Ebersol versus James Head, and Chris Clements versus Matt Riddle. Not a bad card, but not the best card.
It could have been way better if that injury bug didn't hit it like it did for the Vancouver cards as well. Seems like Western Canada just has a bad omen about it. Fighters don't want to fight over here or something.
Yeah, they don't like it out west. I don't know what it is.
I guess too much pot smoke and beer drinking.
Too much pot smoke and making them fighters lazy.
Yeah. Originally I planned on going to this card, but I'm glad now that I didn't buy tickets because of the injuries that have riddled it. We've lost Jose Aldo, Big Nog, Sayar Baradahuza, which all would have been dope fights.
Yeah, man, I agree. That we got fucking juiced out here in Western Canada, but what can you do?
What can you do? We'll just watch it on pay-per-view, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So who do you like in Chris Clements versus Matt Riddle?
Chris Clements, he's a Canadian boy. He's a power puncher. He's also an underdog, so I'm gonna take him. I put a little money on him actually. He's fighting Matt Riddle, who's a good wrestler. He's strong, young, but he's lulled easily into stand-up fights, which is his weakness. Seems like he loves to just put on a show instead of winning, which is always good if you're a betting man.
Matt Riddle's like a rock'em sock'em fucking idiot that never sticks to a game plan, you know? He just goes out there and bangs it out and gets fucking beat up, man. He's sounding like Muhammad Ali when he's like 30. Well, he is 30.
I know.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going with Chris Clements. I think he's just gonna, I don't know, I think Matt Riddle's just does whatever the guy wants him to do, you know? He just reacts. He's not proactive.
For sure.
So.
Who are you taking in the Ebersol James Head bout?
Well, I'm going with the guillotine master, Brian Ebersol. The guy can't get choked out. He believes the guillotine's a myth, and I think it's gonna be my boy Brian Ebersol via guillotine defense and ground and pound TKO in the second round.
That's pretty out there to call, I think.
That's a bold decision.
It is. Ebersol's got 4 fights in the UFC, all wins, all decision wins. He's too wily. Like this James Head, he's dropping down from middleweight to welterweight. This is his second welterweight fight. In his first, he smashed Poppy Abedi, who is overrated and not very good at all. I don't mean to bash him or anything, but I also think that James Head does not have the experience or the potency in any aspect of his game to really put Ebersol in danger or to win the fight. I agree, Ebersol decision.
Yeah, James Head does. He's not super talented in just one area that could really danger Brian Ebersol. But
that's what you need to beat Ebersol.
Exactly. Can't break. We're good. We're live.
Okay. So, Sir Gump, who do you like in the Czech Congo Sean Jordan fight? What do you think about the fight?
I like Czech Congo in this fight. I just think I think he's got more experience. He's fought better guys. He's unpredictable, man. Like sometimes he'll just go for a takedown. I think he's just gonna use his French kickboxing and do his thing.
Yeah, like this Sean Jordan, he's a former football player in college. He wasn't a wrestler. He's lost to wrestlers in the past. He's more prominently a striker. I feel that Czech Congo, coming off that knockout loss, he's gonna want this win, and he's not gonna go out there and put himself in danger by throwing bombs and shit. I think he's just gonna take him down, use his elbows, and maybe break this guy's skull in 4 places like he did to old Mustafa Al-Turk back in the day.
Yeah, I think Czech's got too much experience, man. Like he's beaten Matt Mitrione and Pat Barry, and he lost to Mark Hunt, but Mark Hunt's a fucking savage, so I give him props for that. And I don't know, I think he's just going to be a little bit better on the feet than this guy. And when he gets you on the outside and he fucking uses his reach, and he's a fucking powerful guy. So I'm going with my boy from France, Czech Congo.
Yeah, Czech's like a bodybuilder. Like his physique is just insane. I would never want to meet him in the back alley of some French nightclub, you know? Like, that would just be my worst nightmare.
He looks like a fucking superhero, man.
Yeah. He's an underdog right now, so I put a little money on him as well. You listeners out there, I would suggest you do the same if you want to make a quick few bucks.
Yeah, I agree. That's
Take
a great
your girl
idea.
out for a nice meal.
What about who do you like in Hector Lombard versus Tim Boetsch?
So Hector has got 20 plus win streak, 17 knockouts. He's got a judo background. I think he was an Olympian. So he's going to be extremely hard to take down. His hand speed is excessively fast and powerful. His experience and confidence it just makes him a monster. And he's headlined medium to large size shows, so I don't think he's going to get the jitters or nothing. I truly think he's going to come out guns a-blazing and just fucking mess Bosch up. I don't think Bosch has the speed to deal with him.
Yeah, I hate to agree with you this much while doing a Boutcast, but I think Tim's fucked in this one. I think Hector's gonna be a lot too much for him. Like, he's got a hard hand.
Yeah.
Like, Tim Boetsch can get fucking hit with a bat and he keep coming, but Hector Lombard will be that bat and he's gonna fucking drop him.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I think that if Bosch can get beat up for 2 rounds and not get TKO'd, I think Hector will slow down and Bosch may be able to take him down and fuck him up or use those crazy uppercuts from around the other guy's armpit that he used to finish Yushin.
Yeah.
I just think he's not going to make it to the 3rd to be able to do that.
Yeah, I think he's just going to be overwhelmed, man. Plus this pure athleticism and speed of Hector Lombard is going to be way too much for Tim Boetsch. So, yeah.
Bosch is just your average run-of-the-mill barbarian, He's not like a super athlete like Hector is.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess we both agree Hector, unfortunately. But we have Henan Barao and Uriah Faber. Who are you taking to this one?
So Henan Barao is on a 29-fight win streak, which I think is the longest right now in all of MMA.
Yeah, that's insane.
His recent wins are Scott Jorgensen, Brad Pickett, and Cole Escovedo, which are all pretty solid bantamweights.
Oh yeah, those are great wins, man.
His strikes are explosive and powerful and diverse. His submissions and grappling is world class. He's experienced. He's longer. He's taller than Uriah. I think Uriah's he's in big trouble here. Yeah,
I agree. Henan Barao's gonna be too much for Uriah, and I think he's gonna have him figured out because anyone from Nova União is, I always say, that's my favorite camp in the world. They produce some of the most entertaining fighters. But